Whew. Well, good morning, folks. We are at Camillus Erie Canal Park, I think. Ignore that. I think it's the Liz Dave BB's. Well, see, now everybody's coming to drive down here. What? This is an Empire State Trail. Why? I'm trying to shoot a video here and it's distracting when there's heavy traffic on an Empire State Trail. It's not pedestrian traffic, so why is everybody driving down here? So at I believe the Liz and Dave BB's complex, you got what looks like the general store, which is now a gift shop, and this is where you get your boat rides during the on-season, and a bunch of historic stuff here, buildings, stuff like that. We just finished a probably half-mile loop trail around a feeder canal, and yeah, Empire State Trail is that over there, but Trillium Trail seems to be interesting. So this will be our next little trail, the Trillium Trail. No mileage for it, so it's going to be a shot in the dark. And here we go, Trillium Trail 2015. I don't know what there is to see, but there's a reason the trail's here, so we could check it out. It's a trail, right? I'm on my way back home from the trip out to Rochester. And we're wrapping up this year, 2025. We're done with westbounds. We're going to focus on the eastbounds. And right here, okay, this is how dry the summer's been up here. Make sure there's no deer around here that's gonna jump out of nowhere. All right, look it. This is how dry central upstate New York has been. See, we're in the woods, right? It's all wooded. The ground is cracking like it was a desert. That's how dry it's been. We are in a drought. Not a severe drought, but there's definitely a drought. Everywhere you look, the ground's cracked because of lack of water. Whew. So just take that in perspective. Lake Ontario is 10 miles that way. We're in the heavy water area. You got Seneca Lake, Cayuga Lake, Oneida Lake, Onondaga Lake, Lake Ontario. And the grounds doesn't have enough water to keep from splitting. See? Look, right there. See? We've not had any major rain since I went camping at Glimmerglass. Remember back then? Back in the spring? I had to set a tent up. The park was closed for camping because everything was flooded. We have not gotten any rain since then. It may have been a passing shower. Nothing to soak the ground. And here it is, almost October. 5 months. We might have had a passing thunderstorm in 5 months. In 5 months, we haven't had a rain. What is 2025 becoming to be? I think I'm still on the trail, I'm not sure. I could be following a deer path. Oh, what was that? Stuff's falling out of trees. I'm not sure where I'm going. There's no trail markers or anything. And there's a trail here. No, it could be a game trail. Well, I'm gonna go too far, gonna hit a highway, so. There's a trail in here. What is these? Birdhouses? Strange. Yeah, so this trail could use some trail markers. Just saying. If it's been around since 2015, I'm kind of guessing where I'm going right at the moment. But either way, it won't be that hard not to get lost because it's got a highway. You got the feeder canal over there, and at some point there's a creek over here. So it's kind of boxed in. Still insane, we're in the middle of the forest and vegetation. The ground's all dried up, it's cracking. Now there ain't much to see here until a deer jumps out and takes my wallet. So I'm gonna turn you off. See, this looks like a deer trail. Let me do. The other trail's right up here. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing it's dry out because some of these spots would be wet after a nice little soaking weekly rain event. Again, I think I'm still on the trail, I don't know. There's something saying otherwise. I'm just following this clear path. I'm still waiting for that deer to jump out. There's no other. There's deer tracks in here, but there's no other place for it to go. You got the canal over there. You got an interstate highway over there. So, at some point, as busy as that highway is, hopefully the deer don't run that direction. Or, hopefully there's suburban deer where they're used to people. Which I doubt, because we're not in backyards like we are at Perrington. Must be on the right path. It is a trail. Sketchy. Again, what happened to me a couple weeks ago, I'm now sketchy of this stuff. Because what I was on was solid when that gave way. So, yeah. That's gonna scar me for the next couple of months. Literally. When they say scarred for life, pretty sure my legs are. This is the trail. hoping I could get to at least a creek, and then I could just cut off and I could finish up, well, I'll finish up this property. So I'm hoping that's what's happening. But these things here are fun to walk into, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, these are all barbs, but again, that's why you wear jeans. More barbs. So yeah, definitely want to have a pair of pants. No more shorts through here, folks. I got another, what looks like a bridge up here. What the? Why is this even here? It's a trap door. Yeah, there's not much to see, so. Or here. Well, this is the end of the trail. Alright. Yeah. So, why is there no bridge here? Yeah, this spills it back out to the main trail. To this trench. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. See how far up the way we are. Pop out here. Oh, we went quite a ways. We pop out and enter. Let's show you the sus trail here. At least nobody's seen me come out of the woods from over there. That's all. There's no fancy sign or anything. It's just, that's what that trail is before your exercise station number 5. Actually, I can give you a better idea where we popped out. Surprised I didn't spook any deer, but they could be up here further. It kind of narrows up there anyway. Balance beam. We pop out at number 5 balance beam and right across the way. That's why we popped out, because of the creek probably. And that's where that bridge is. It takes you off into that side of the woods. So that's where we popped out. I'm gonna go to the end of this trail and hike it back and make another video. So yeah, it's not a highly recommended trail, but you saw it the way I saw it. Maybe they could improve upon it at some point. Yeah, that's why we got out of there. As it kind of dead ends right here. You see the fence right there for the highway. In that ditch. It brings you right up to here. So yeah, there's not even a bridge up at that part either. Again, I crossed bridges over the smallest thing, but we didn't have a bridge to cross that. It's a little odd too. But, you know, it is what it is. So, hope you enjoyed that brief video. And, again, so far the main attraction is over there. But I could be wrong. I'm going to hike down to the end of this. I know this ends up at a aqueduct or a viaduct or whatever it's called up here. So, hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. On to the next adventure, currently at the moment. And this will probably be the last trail, so I don't think there's any more after I do this one. Again, Empire State Trail is a big one over there. That's your attraction, is over there.